You guys, I'm feeling so famous today. We have some videos going like semi-viral right now. I keep getting pinged. I mean, I'll take it. It's just funny. Like, our Facebook page, it kind of always happens there, so I don't even notice it. I'm like, I pop it off everywhere else. What am I? Apparently, people like it when I'm sick and I'm dying. Hi everybody. Okay. Now, coupon code glitter50, 50% off all the glitter on the website. So stock up. There is a new glass rhinestone mix up today. It is called the detail mix. These are going to be your SS4s, 5s, and 6s. These are your little dainty stones to do the detail line work on your tumblers. This is just one I have real quick to show you guys. So to do this detail line work on your tumblers, okay? I do my tumblers. Here's another cute one I'm in the process on, the mama. I do my stones going up into the 16s and 20s. So for example, here, these go up into the larger size stones. I do like them on, but in general, like here, this flower. So we have that kind of, I like going up and down, kind of swelling. I like the visual texture of going to some of the ones. But when you get really down into like all these detail line work, like the mane, these little tiny smaller flowers, and the details here, like you're going to use mainly 4s, 5s, 6s. Okay. Hi, Vicky. Oh, I wish Vera was here to say hi. She'd be like, there's Vicky again. Hi, everybody. So today's glass mix, it's going to be now. I don't believe we have any on slate to come in. Um, we're finding a hiccup that's happening. China has a Chinese New Year and they go on vacation for a whole month, 20 days, actually. They go on vacation for 20 days. But the days leading up and the days coming back are kind of a mess. So we're not sure where our glass rhinestone mixes lie in the sense of when they'll be here, like for the website. Obviously, swag and all that, we're good to go. But for that, I have no idea. So we'll see. But today is a glass detail mix. So we have two other glass detail mixes up on the website as well that we launched last week. Okay. If you don't have blueberry latte, so pretty. I just finally got it. I mean, like I picked these out, so I know what they are, but it's been a minute since I like did it. So even though I know I'm gonna love it, but like fairy dust and blueberry latte, and then today is on the boardwalk. Okay. Today's mix has some super premium stones in it. It's got a really light, it's got a moonlight, which is going to be a clear, but when it shimmies, it has like a little bit of a like a pink, a light pink kind of goldy vibe to it. So it's very Curtis, for our glitter color Curtis. And then there's an opal baby pink. It's like a super, 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 super pale baby pink opal. It's unbelievable. No, I don't feel better. I'm just sucking it up today. I let myself have yesterday to just like chill and not worry about the baby dragging every tiny little thing out. There's literally, she played with Play-Doh and there's like little bits of Play-Doh like ground into our little area rug that we have. I'm not stressed about it. It's one of those you throw in the wash and wash it. And there's like little bits of Play-Doh all through the house because we just let her do her thing. We just, well, okay, do whatever you want, have fun. Because we just laid and zoned out. But yeah, today is back in the saddle. No rest for the mothers. Okay, so new glass rhinestone mix is up on the website. Don't forget your free mini UVDTF. Don't forget to use your coupon code glitter50 when you're buying glitter on the website. And there is now a case of 50 sublimation ready tumblers. They're 20-ounce tumblers with the flat bottoms. They come with the straw, a lid, and the tumbler, and a white. They come in a white unmarked box. Okay, that is up on the website. It makes them about $3.60 a piece, which is a smoking deal. We ship them to you at no cost. So it's your orders over $25. We cover your shipping. Okay. And then there are 5 new tumbler designs up on the website. It's the I'm fine, it's fine, everything is fine. Okay. These 5 designs can be ordered as a sublimation print. This is the sublimation print. It's a full-size sublimation print, vinyl wrap, or a sublimated tumbler. So if you want to do one of these detail tumblers and one of these designs is your jam, we will sublimate it onto a tumbler for you. Okay? So we will put it on tumbler for you. Okay, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Yep, still single. It's a fun little Valentine's-y one. Kind of the holiday Valentine's season. So what? I got this one. I'm gonna be starting to teach. I've got it. So I haven't reorganized the garage because we haven't unpacked. I unpack like maybe one box a week. Because I don't have time. And he's not here to help. So I'm doing all the things by myself. So he came and reorganized it so we could actually get more in there. But he used to own a moving company, so he like really got it tight in there. And I can't find my sewing machine in there. But I want to do the sewing with the kids for homeschool and everything. But I love this one because I'm a sewer. Love it. I'm gonna be teaching him how to like alter their own clothes. Okay, so what? Baby love. These are all kind of Valentine's-y themes, not like dead on the nose. Just cutesies. And then Candyland. Candyland. It's 2 words. Or Candyland? Oh, I thought it was Candy Lane. Oh, Candyland. Candyland. Okay, your little gnomey, cute little gnomey gnomes. Okay, so those are up on the website. These are your 5 designs that are up on the website. You can find those under today's deals. And you're going to either select sublimation print, a vinyl wrap, or a sublimated tumbler. Okay, those are up there. And then, like I said, a new glass mix. Now, the mix is, so our little itty bitties used to be like $3.50, $3.75. This is basically still that price. It's just double the amount. So you're getting the full portion. Okay. You're getting a full portion of 1,440 stones, and it's $6.25 because we got some feedback. And you're like, there's hardly anything in this bag. And I was like, I know it only cost you $3.50. So I don't want to lose customers over thinking they're spending their hard-earned money and getting nothing. So we're putting 1,440 pieces in a bag. This is how it's like standard. We were going against standard of rhinestone. And I think that kind of hurt us in the sense of that people were used to getting 1,440 pieces in a bag if you order it like on Amazon, like bulk crappy rhinestones, like cheapy rhinestones. And so when you get a nice quality rhinestone, but you're only getting a little tiny portion, even though it was only $3.65, your brain goes, well, there should be more in here because everywhere else sends you more, but yet you're also paying more. So we're putting a full, just industry standard 1,440 pieces in a bag. Okay. And it's $6.25. It's still $6.25, but this is a full serving. You can see there's a lot of stones in here. And these are the itty bitty guys. Okay. And these are glass. Okay. So these are going to be SS4s. 4s, sorry, 5s and 6s. Okay. So yes, in this mix, there are randomly some reds in this mix because my brain kind of wanted to go with like spring flowers. And so if you take the red out, because I know the red is like, I feel like, red, because I know you guys. But there is an absolutely stunning, very soft, pale pink opal in here. There's that moonstone in here. That is that fuchsia AB. There's a really pretty aquamarine in here. So pretty. And none of these are your basics. These are all like premium stones. So you're getting a smoke and deal. You're getting all 3 sizes in all. Let me count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Let me get it. I have some paper pencil. I'm going to pull them out. I'm curious. I can't remember how many colors we put in this. That's 1 color, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and where's my moonstone? I need a moonstone one. 7. So you get 7 colors. That blue one flipped over. You get 7 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors in 3 sizes. So if you were to buy this glass stone mix, I'm just going to go average pricing because 3 of these are like premium pricing, but we'll just do five, 7 times 3, 7 times 3, because 7 colors in 3 sizes. So you would have to buy 21 bags of rhinestones to get this many colors in this many sizes to be able to do your detailing stones. This would cost you roughly $105. Obviously, you're going to get full portions, so you're going to have more than this. But to get this, even if you just need a little bit, you've got to spend $105 to get this. So the reason we do these mixes is so that you don't have to spend $105 to get all of these colors in all of these sizes. I'm not saying you're going to take this mix and you're going to use all of these colors on one tumbler. I am saying these are a pretty blend. My brain kind of saw like fun spring flowers. They're called boardwalks that remind me of like all the colors on a boardwalk, kind of like a circus kind of clown fun thing. Because I don't know why, but the red and the white and the yellow make me think circus, like circus. So, but you can pull from this one, like I can use the aquamarine on that tumbler over there, and I can use the red on my cardinal tumbler, and I can use the yellow on my honeybee gnome tumbler. The point of these mixes is to get you lots of colors and lots of sizes for a super reasonable price. Yes. So that's what this one was meant to be. This made me also think of like the birds in the spring. In Texas, we have the red cardinals. You got the like yellow canaries and the blue jays and things. So my brain kind of went birds, springtime fun, and really put a variety of mix into this mix. So when you look at this one, your brain doesn't initially go, oh, soft. Like it's not like all these colors only. It's gonna have like lots of colors in it. That was intentional to get all those spring colored flowers in. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We love hearing that. That's the whole point of us being here, is to hang out with you guys really and create an amazing crafting space for everyone. Yeah. So that's what this today's mix is about. It is on the boardwalk glass detail mix. So itty bitties are always going to be your 3s, 4s, and 5s. Micro mixes are 6s and 10s. And now this detail mix, we're probably transitioning away from itty bitties and micros. We're probably going to be going into just having a detail mix or a micro mix. Sorry, a detail mix or a regular rhinestone mix. Detail mixes are going to be those 4s, 5s, and 6s because those are just like predominantly the sizes you guys have let us know you love. And then we'll have a rhinestone mix for when you want to do a full scatter method tumbler. And you can still detail with full rhinestone mixes, but these are smaller sizes are more common for that. But like I love the bigger sizes on my stones. You all know I love the big stones in my details because it goes faster. So this is up there today. So on the boardwalk is up there today. And make sure if you're shopping, especially if you haven't shopped with us for a while or you are new to hang out with us, the glitter 50 coupon code that you see at the bottom of your screen, that's going to give you 50% off all the glitter on our website. Okay. All right. Now we started this tumbler. We did this glitter swirl the other day. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is Hercules. So the glitters on this tumbler. This is, if you're wanting to get into tumbler making, you're a little overwhelmed and you're a little not sure. I think I posted this video on TikTok. Hold on. Is this one posted on TikTok? Okay, I've suited up. I've got my nitrile gloves. Yes. Okay, so I posted this one on TikTok the other day. So if you want to view this, go over to our TikTok, go down 4 videos, and you will see it's just basically a video of a turner with two foams on it. That's the video you're looking for. Okay, I'm wearing a gray sweatshirt. That's this video. This tumbler has, so all of our glitter is 50% off on our website. So I'm going to show you what I used in case you want to use the coupon code to get all these. Live mix number 120. custom iridescent glitter. If you search this name on the website, it pops up. George. George is our fantasy white. Hercules. This is the one that is exploding off the tumbler. It's a digital, I mean, it's a holo, it's a, I think that's a digital holographic. Yeah, that's Hercules is a digital holographic. I always thought he was regular, but now I see it. I'm like, that's digital for sure. Otis and Gwyneth, the kaleidoscope. She's pretty. Okay, so those are the colors. Gwyneth, Otis, Hercules, George, custom iridescent glitter, live mix. Those are on this tumbler. Now, we did this on the live the other day. I showed you guys how to do this. We mixed 60 grams of epoxy. We didn't need it all. We used about 40, 35, 40. We used the rest to put on the butts of these tumblers. We glittered this butt. And who else did we do? We did another one. Oh, this one more. There's one more too. So these are the same. This is just this is just the leftover of this, and we just glittered this butt. There's one more of these. What did we do? My kids have been down here. So who else? I don't remember what the other. Oh, this guy. And this guy. So we glittered we just used the leftover dredges and we glittered the butts of some of these tumblers that we've been kind of hanging out. Now, this is one of, in my mind, the easiest ways to do a glitter tumbler and not have to, and to be able to avoid all the steps of spray adhesive, spray adhesive or glue, glitter, spray seal it, let it air out, first coat of epoxy, second of coat of epoxy, to get there. That's a lot. There's a lot of steps there. This is all done in one step. Okay. One turn. Okay. Is it perfectly smooth? No, because you've got that slight texture, very, very slight texture in there because of the texture of the glitter inside that epoxy. So it would need one more coat to get this completely glass smooth. It's not like abrasive or anything, but you can definitely feel a little bit of that texture, that glitter inside there. You can feel that even if you do a thin coat and you put just a tiny bit of fine glitter inside the epoxy, even though it's teeny, teeny, tiny little fine glitter, you're still going to feel it in that epoxy, even mildly. And like I wanted to show you guys, it's very hard to see, but right here is one. When you put it on in these, like this in the glitter swirl, you can get some mild ripples. Don't stress out about that. Don't sand it because you're going to sand into your glitter. Don't sand it. Don't stress about it. If you want to try to get a smooth coat, just put another coat of epoxy on there. The next coat of epoxy will start leveling into those divots. It will naturally settle into those as it's turning and start filling in those gaps. But we're going to go ahead and just jump right into, so I'm skipping a step. Technically, you should put another coat of epoxy on this, get a super glossy, smooth surface, start leveling out some of those divots. But because I like to just keep rocking and rolling, we're going to play. This is not for an order. This is not for, if somebody paid me for this, so somebody's like, oh, I want to buy the tumbler, and they paid me $60 for this tumbler, I would 100% be putting another coat of epoxy on there first. But we're playing. This is more to just have fun and make a tumbler and put this up there for you guys. So I'm going to be using, this is the complete pack. Okay. Somebody asked me about the complete pack. This was probably a one-off, these 3 complete packs. This is not going to be a regular thing on the website. I was originally thinking about starting and doing a UVDTF club. I still might. This was the kind of the result of that first thought of starting it. I put together these packs that would be like, if you paid $25 or whatever it was, or $20 for the club, we would then mail you UVDTFs. That is coming possibly in some form. This was me kind of starting. I told you guys, everything that we do on the website is months. It's not like I decided something yesterday and we started today. Everything is months in transition. So this is one that I tested, kind of thought about, kind of stepped away from it. We decided since we stepped away from it, we still had them. We're going to throw them up on the website, put them up there. We just call them complete packs. So this is not a regular thing. Because we have some people say, well, I pay for the coupon code to get the deal, which you still get that deal with this, because with all of these, we took $1 off of each thing for the website price. And so you still benefited from the dollar off, and then your coupon code took another dollar off. So you're actually saving even more money on this one as a UVDTF subscriber, club member. But this is not going to be a regular thing. You don't have to stress about like every time, like, oh, if I buy this, I only get $1 off instead of $4. You're getting it all. But these are not going to be a regular thing. This was kind of a one-off for these 3 packs. So if you want to get a smoking deal on a lot of UVDTFs, there are 2. Ooh, I haven't checked if they've sold out or not. There's 2 complete packs. If you type in the, let me look. If you type in complete pack on our search bar, okay, there's strength and positive vibes. I don't know how many of there are of each. There was not a lot. The last time I looked, there was 5. That's why I was like, ooh, they might be sold out. So strength is this one. This is some of the ones that are in the strength complete pack. You get the strength little decal, you get the cowgirl, you get the big skull, you get a lot. Like it's a whole pack. This is just a few that we used on the tumbler. I'm just showing you the example. And then I rhinestoned over the top. So we epoxied over these. And then I'm starting to do my rhinestone detail over the top of this glitter tumbler. This is, I love this tumbler. And then there is positive vibes. This is part of the positive vibes. Do we have the DTF printer going yet? No, the DTF printer will never be going. It's dead. It worked for about 3 minutes. It never produced a usable print. Started smoking, almost lit on fire. And the company is abandoned ship on us. We've actually, I don't know, because I'm not ever reaching out to them, have no interest in ever having any communication with them ever. But somebody that we finally contacted to possibly fix the machine said, oh, that company's not even in business anymore, which tracks. So no, now we have a $20,000 piece of junk, giant piece of machinery in the corner of our warehouse. We could throw it away or do something with it. It breaks my heart to throw it away. So it's just sitting there doing nothing. And I have like $4,000 worth of ink and the vinyl, this clear vinyl stuff just sitting there. We're not using it. I should try to find somebody who has a machine that is working, that wants it, but we're so busy that I don't. Yeah. So I did recover some of my money back because I battled with our credit card, but I didn't get all of it back. There was still a huge loss there. One, they didn't replace they didn't send you my money back for the vinyl or the ink or anything, because they're like, they did send it to you and it is usable ink and vinyl. They didn't repay me for the shipping cost for that massive machine to be shipped here from China, which is multiple thousands of dollars. And then it was paid for on 2 payments. And so I didn't get the full amount back. But I did get some back, which was better than nothing. I am very grateful that I got some back. But yeah, it's a total waste. So we're still navigating that. That was 2 years. It took 2 years, a year and a half for that to kind of come full circle, pain in the butt. Anywho, the complete packs. Okay, we've already used some. It's planned for this guy. So this one is part of the same complete pack. This is one of the sheets that comes with the positive vibes. It was this cute little and then I have the other ones cut out for her. And then we used the glitter by design and we glittered it with the same colors. So I asked Alyssa to send me some detailing tape because I was like, oh, I'm going to detail tape this. And then I realized I didn't bring any detailing tape with me. So Alyssa's sending me some detailing tape so we can line this sucker out and then get under with the decals. And then these guys are part of that complete pack. Now you can see the complete pack under, if you click on the complete pack positive vibes. Okay, there's more than one photo. You can see all the different decals that it comes with. It comes with a lot, and it's a really good deal. Okay, so we're gonna play with this. That's what we glittered this guy to get it ready for this. Gotta watch this. Oh my gosh, it's 4:30. How is it 4:30? Where does the time go? I have 2 projects. We didn't get to any of them. I gotta stop yapping so much. Jesus. We're gonna get some of these on here because I know what I want to do with them, so it'll go quick. Okay. So this is, for this one, we're going to be using the Be the Energy. We want to track. This is out of the Positive Vibes Complete Pack on the website. As always, y'all, make sure to use the coupon code glitter50 in all capital letters. Glitter50 in all capital letters on the website. When you go to checkout, it will take 50% off all the glitter on the website right now. Okay, so it's a smoking coupon code deal to get all your glitter very, very inexpensive. All premium glitters. We just love getting craft supplies into your guys' hands for a really good deal. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one off. This is part of that Be the Positive Vibes complete pack. We're going to be using that one. I'm going to be using these big peony bunches. So when you work with these UVDTFs, I recommend cutting close around the decal so you don't have a ton of that carrier sheet. There's a couple reasons. One is if your epoxy is too thin or it's not fully well cured onto your design tumbler, this carrier sheet on these UVDTFs is extremely adhesive. It is extremely strong. So if you've ever worked with like the Cricut brand transfer tape, extra strength, that's what it's like. It's super duper strong. And so if you have too much of the carrier sheet and you push it down on your tumbler and you rub it down and it bonds down onto your tumbler, and then you try to peel it up. If your epoxy is either too thin, like you have only one coat on it, or it's not fully cured, it could rip as you pull that carrier sheet away. It could rip that epoxy right off your tumbler. This stuff is no joke. So we're going to be using all the peony bundles. If you are new to following me, I love a busy cup. I like lots of detail and design on my tumblers. There is something to be said for simplicity where you just do one glitter color and a name. Easy peasy, easy sale for sure. But I am also a big fan of the busy tumbler. I like a lot going on. So we're going to go ahead and plop one down. This is the first UVDTF going down. This one has a lot of little details to it. Push any air bubbles out. Okay, pick it up. When these designs have lots of little details, I like to go a little slower in case some of these little fine points or these little tiny little details don't stick down to the cup right away. And that way I can just relay the decal down, the carrier sheet back down and lift it back up. Okay, so we've got that. Then I'm gonna go onto this side and I want to put this one down here. Okay, we're just playing with these. These are layer number 1 because I want a lot of detail on here. I want a lot of fun designs in the background. Okay, now if you were just jumping in, you may have missed that this is a glitter swirl tumbler. We did this on a live end of last week. Okay, does not have the second coat to make it super duper smooth. I am just diving in. This is not for an order. This is me just playing with y'all. And I don't want to, I'm not going to I'm just going to dive in and put these decals on. But if this was for an order, I would absolutely, carrier sheet tore. I would definitely make sure I put that coat of epoxy on before I did this. If it's a personal tumbler or tumbler for your friend, or just practicing or having fun, yes, you can do this step. You can skip that step and just go in. But like I said, if somebody had paid good money for this tumbler, I would absolutely be more careful about applying, getting that coat of epoxy on there and get it nice and smooth. We want to sell our best representations of our work out there into the public. So you want to be putting out your best products, and that's going to be by putting the coat down. But like I said, this is going to probably ultimately be on my shelf. It's a beauty. I'm going to love it. And it's probably just going to sit on the shelf behind me while I'm live. I don't use a lot of tumblers in my everyday life because one, my baby, I have a 2-year-old, she drinks out of my cup. She will slam it down on the floor or onto the countertop. She does not treat my cups like glass cups. I'm not going to expect a 2-year-old to do that. Also, my husband likes to put everything in the dishwasher. So there's that. So I do have my beautiful tumblers, but generally now in my life, where my life is, I decided to have another baby in the late stages of my life, and so I can't really wear earrings. I don't wear dresses because she'll just lift them up while we're walking around out in public. And I don't use my big, beautiful glitter tumblers because she's going to destroy them, or my husband is going to destroy them in his haste of washing dishes. He just throws in the dishwasher. He already knows. He's like, I know, I know. And he just says, I don't do it anymore. And then he does it. I'm like, you do it. He doesn't do it consciously. My husband has OCD. So he doesn't do it consciously. His brain just goes clean, 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 clean. And he's trying to do everything too quick. And his brain just chucks it in the dishwasher. So it's just kind of a funny thing in our house. We just laugh. Okay. So I want to put my beautiful fairy down on one side, and I want to put the be the energy you want to attract on the other. So that's why I intentionally left like a gap where the words are going to go, because I want that to be very visible. And then we're going to swirl around and we're going to have the fairy sitting on the other side. So this one, we are pretty good to go on applying this guy on there. So with these UVDTFs, you're going to just separate the front from the back. I always take my my fingerprint and peel. Now, if these are permanent bond decals. However, I don't sell these as a permanent bond tumbler decal because, again, if you were to expect it to live like that, you need to treat this tumbler with the utmost respect and whatever. If you were just putting this on your bathroom mirror, sure, yeah, permanent bond. It's gonna be fine. Or if you're putting it on a picture frame and you're going to just have that in this corner of your living room, yeah, permanent bond. But these tumblers get soaked, they get washed, they get slammed down inside a cup holder, they get thrown inside your bags, your gym bags and whatever, or wherever you're going and whatever you're doing. So that is a completely different permanent life than just this sticker being put on a piece of glass on a picture frame in your room. So yeah, if it's just going to go on another craft project like a serving tray or something that's really just decoration, yeah, it's fine. It's a permanent bond. But any tumbler project, I always say put it under epoxy. It's not permanent bond enough to like withstand a normal everyday, like especially my household. Okay, so these are permanent bond. So if you're going to be putting it on something with glass, like on glass, I got that one darn near straight for me. If you're going to be putting it on glass surface, don't touch that white backing, because if once you touch it, it's no longer permanent bond. If you touch that white part, because it gets skin cells in it and dust and things and debris and oils from our hands, and it affects that bond, and so it's no longer permanent bond. On tumbler though, it ain't gonna matter. We're just gonna be dropping this down and putting epoxy over it, so it doesn't really matter if it's a permanent bond. Hi, Bubby.
I can't see him.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter if it's a permanent bond because
Really?
it's going under epoxy, so the epoxy itself is going to make it permanent. So we're good to go there. Okay. All right. I actually think go ahead and go upstairs, babe. I think that
wanted to say hi to
I know, but we're facing down right now.
you.
I'm going to wait on her because I don't want to rush, because I'm going to be overlapping her over another design. You got to go extremely slow when you do that. If you're not going to put a coat of epoxy underneath here and you're going to try to layer one UVDTF over the other, because that carrier sheet, what I'm going to do when I apply this is I'm going to go in right around these wings and I'm going to cut that carrier sheet right on the edge. So there's no overlapping sticky carrier sheet that goes over the second design, because otherwise there's a chance that when I peel that up, it's going to rip this decal up. Now, again, you could just simply put another coat of epoxy over the top of this, let it fully cure, and then just put it down. But for the sakes of me, I'm always doing too many steps in once and getting it done. But I love a busy tumbler. So that's these complete packs really give us that busy tumbler vibe. And you can stick all your backgrounding picture decals with the flowers and the butterflies and the wildflowers, and then stick everything over the top. Super fun. Okay. We will hang out with you guys next time. Can you? Oh, sorry. What? Oh no. Shoot! I couldn't see. I don't know what you guys were pointing at then. I thought I had you right in the middle. Okay, look, I'm almost straight. It's a little bit. It's a little bit, but look how close. So close. I almost got it. I felt very confident. Now I'm looking at it. I'm like, no, that's crooked. I need to not do my decals, my word decals when I'm live, because when I'm not live, I can get them fine because I take time and I really line them up but when I'm live, I'm trying to move too fast. Oh, she's going to be so pretty though. And then with rhinestones on it. So this is the Positive Vibes decal pack. You get the fairy, the peonies, be the energy you want to attract. And then I'm obviously going to, I think I'm going to put this big, beautiful peony on the bottom. Jetsy Lou. Oh, I don't know what I'm fiddling with. I'm gonna do the decal on the butt. No, I gotta go. I gotta go get my kid from preschool. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. I am probably gonna be live tonight. I wanted to use today's rhinestones. Look, I got her ready because all these stone colors. Look how pretty for this one. We glittered the butt of this one, and this one's been hovering. I kind of wanted to glitter the whole tumbler first, but I'm never gonna get to that, so we're just gonna go for it. But I feel like today's rhinestone mix, today's the last rhinestone mix called the Boardwalk. So tonight we're going to be playing with that. We'll probably finish up. We'll get this one finished and maybe get that under epoxy tonight. So I will see you guys later. All right. Bye, everybody.